So at this point, you're probably guessing what was up with that strange starting to the video. Well, Ash and I today...
We're gonna go see some sandcastles.
Okay, she's a little bit loopy. I'll explain why in a second. We're actually on our way to Sentosa Island in Singapore, and they have a huge sand sculpture display on today, and they are all in Star Wars theme. So there's the characters and all the famous scenes.
And a geek is going.
Yeah, I'm really excited. So we're on our way to go check that out. Like every good journey, it starts with an MRT trip, so let's get into it. Once again, it's really busy. Okay, so we're back down at the cable car. You'll recognise the cable car from my last vlog, which Ash surprised me for my birthday. But we're down there again. Luckily we bought the annual pass for only 39 bucks, so we can have unlimited trips. That's going to take us over to Sentosa to check out the Star Wars sand sculptures. Going back to what I was saying before about us being a little bit crazy, a little bit...
I'm very loopy today.
Yeah, we were cooped up inside all of yesterday, and the reason for that is because the haze pollution levels in Singapore this weekend have been really, really bad. And to cut a long story short, anything over 100 in their pollution scale is deemed unhealthy. So yesterday it was around 110, I think, so we decided not to go out because we didn't think it was very good for us. Coming from New Zealand, obviously, we've never experienced anything like that before. So we stayed inside today, still the same, it's around 110, but we thought, look, if it's the first time we've been exposed to it, surely it can't be that bad. So here we are, heading over to Sentosa Island. Hopefully the pollution doesn't get us too much. I feel a bit sorry for Singapore actually, because it's not their fault that this is happening.
It's a nice country. So.
They've done really well at trying to keep the country nice and clean. It's the air that comes, depending on where the wind goes, it comes from either Indonesia or Malaysia, and Singapore cop it. So it's not their fault. It's the first time it's happened in about 4 years or something, so we've caught it at the wrong time, but that's okay. We're at the cable car now, let's get into it. We're back on the cable car. I have a feeling that we're going to ride this quite a bit. There's so much to do on Sentosa Island. Bit of background for you. I'll go back as far as World War II because that's something I really love. So in World War II, originally Sentosa was used as a British military base. Japanese then invaded Singapore, overran the British, and then they turned Sentosa into a POW camp, which it was used as for the remainder of the war. Then when the Japanese surrendered, it went back to the British. And it was various things between the end of the war and in the last few years when it's now been turned into almost like a massive theme park island. It's just tourist stuff. They have like 20 million people visit Sentosa a year. It's got Universal Studios, it's got water parks, it's got a luge, it's got a cable car, it's got beaches, resorts. It's just a real cool touristy spot. It's our first visit there, and I couldn't think of any better way to kick it off than with some Star Wars themed sand sculptures.
But not really.
How gorgeous does Ash look today, by the way?
Stop it.
She's a cutie. Eh? This place is just incredible. The fact that these are made out of sand as well, like they look like actual, like real permanent sculptures.
It's crazy.
I'm just getting in people's way, tourist again. But like, I'm literally standing on the sand that they make these sculptures with, and how they get the detail and how they keep it intact. Oh, it blows my mind. It is so cool. I think we're at a generic area now for sand sculptures, some of the ones that may have won awards and things. The Star Wars themes behind us, but these are awesome in their own right.
And to note, this is the last day, so luckily we got in, right?
Well, we weren't going to come because of the pollution, but I'm so glad we did, because it's worth killing yourself for, actually.
I don't think so. I'm gonna be nasty.
So this is the sand that it's made out of, just regular old sand, and they make these incredible sculptures with them. Amazing. Great work, team. Great work. So with our pass that we bought for the cable car, it's an annual unlimited pass, you get other rewards and benefits, of which one of them is to go up the AJ Hackett sky deck where they do the bungee on Sentosa Island. So we've just come up now and we've got some cool views out over the island and the shipping lane. Yeah, that's right, there's a shipping lane. G'day there. How cool is that? Honestly, one of the coolest things I've seen in terms of art ever. I'm not a major art person. I enjoy sort of certain types of art, but that right there was incredible, and I can vouch for coming to see these in future. I know that, I'm not sure how often it is, but I know the last one here they had was Marvel, which would also be an epic one to see. So I'm definitely going to keep my eyes peeled for the next one they feature here. I take my hat off to anyone that can do something like that with sand, or any sort of material for that matter. Just to have a pile of sand there and create that from just that, a pile of sand, it's just incredible. Unfortunately, I don't have any talents like that, but it's well worth watching. Ash and I have got sick of the haze now and the pollution, so we're going to head home and settle down with a glass of wine and enjoy the evening before heading back to work tomorrow. We'll see you at home for a secret surprise.
Does it always start like this?
Yes. I told you we had something special in store. I finally got her to sit down and watch one with me. It's a very exciting day as a boyfriend when you can get your girlfriend to sit down and watch Star Wars with you. I'm going to put the camera away before I do anything wrong and ruin this moment. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on Maddie's Shenanigans. May the Force be with you.